No, it's different. Marmalade is marmalade. Jam is jam. Jelly is jelly. What is going on? Thanks for stopping back by the channel today. If you're returning, I really do appreciate it because my algorithm says that 80% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. Therefore, if you have watched more than one of my videos and you haven't subscribed, you're telling me that I am fun to watch, but you just don't want to subscribe. Let's see if we can change that. And if you are new here, welcome to the channel. I am Kix. This is Kix Reacts. But today we're going to be looking at American words that British people hate. But before we jump into that video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so that you're notified every time I drop a new video. Give this video a thumbs up. And do me a favor, try to make it to the end. I would appreciate that. And so would the algorithm. YouTube, well, it's all about how much people watch the video and interact. So please drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe there's other videos that you want me to react to. Let me know. But without further ado, American words that the British people hate.
Joel and Leah.
And this video is American words that we really dislike.
Now,
okay, before we get into this, I'm going to wonder right now, right off the bat, are these American words that Joel and Leah just don't like? Or are they going to be using words that generally, as a whole, people in Britain don't like? So as they go through this list of words that they hate, do me a favor and drop a comment saying I agree with them or I disagree with them. Yeah, I hate the way that you say this or that. I hate this word in general. Let me know, because that's why I do these reactions. I want to know what you think so I can grow as a person.
before you get triggered, you're so offended. I mean, it's not something we think about every day.
No, I'm not losing sleep over these.
No.
But they're just words that you hear them and you're like, oh, I can't stand it.
Yeah, it's just so weird. But equally, Americans will probably find our British versions weird. So
yeah.
We'll see.
So the first one, the reason this video came about, by the way, is because Joel's reading a book at the moment.
Yeah.
Or is it an Audible book?
No, this was a book I just returned to the library. I still use libraries. Does anyone else?
I don't use the library.
You don't? I love it.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, yeah, I got a book out the library and it was talking about a friend's house who got burglarized. And I was like, what the beep is burglarized?
It sounds like, obviously burgled, but the way they sound it makes it like a chemical reaction.
Yeah.
Like burglarized.
Burglarized.
Like by the time they left, it was like purple or something.
Is that a thing that Americans say? Or is it just this?
I'm going to be honest. I don't know many people that say the word burglarized. People would say, yo, my house got broken into. Or someone broke in my house. Burglarized. No, not so much.
Writer of this book, because we'd say burgled.
Yeah, and if someone said to you like over...
And see, even that, if someone said, man, my house was burgled, I'd be like, just say someone broke in. I mean, come on. Burgled just sounds as weird as burglarized to me.
For Christmas, my house got burglarized. Like, how would you not laugh? Like,
yeah, literally
in their
at first start
face,
laughing.
you'd just be like, oh, I feel so sorry for you. You just said
Burglarized.
burglarized.
So good.
So funny.
Yeah, no, I just don't like that because, like you said, it just sounds like it just happened.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've been burgled, someone has done the action of burgling.
Yeah, burgled.
It's such a weird
now
word.
it sounds...
Wait a minute. He just said, if you've been burglarized, that means it's like it just happened. Well, yeah. I mean, he said, my home was burgled. That's the same thing. It just happened. Someone broke into your home. Someone came in unwanted. So just drop all the nonsense and just say, yo, someone broke in.
Really weird.
Yeah, burgled.
Are we definitely saying it right? Yeah, I got burgled.
I got burgled, yeah.
Oh, it's such a weird word.
Yeah.
Burgled.
So weird.
So odd.
But yeah, that's the first one that I just cannot stand.
Okay, so the next one is to do with adjusting to a situation, and it's acclimate. Oh, do you feel triggered?
I feel triggered.
So triggered.
I just hate this word.
Okay, so I'm understanding now this isn't words that like a group of people in Britain don't like. These are just words that they don't like. acclimate. What's the problem with that? I mean, when you come into a new place, you acclimate to society. You become part of that society. Whatever. I don't know why this word would trigger anyone.
Acclimate. It's acclimatise.
Acclimatise.
Yeah.
But see, we've gone the other way around. They say
Now-
burglarised,
Yeah,
but
now
we
we're
say
saying
acclimatised.
Oh yeah.
No.
We're such hypocrites.
We're such hypocrites. But no, we would say, yeah, oh, don't worry, you'll acclimatise to that.
Don't worry, you'll acclimate to this. Just come on in and acclimate yourself to the community. Acclimatize. That's just too much.
Whereas
Yeah.
you guys would say you'll acclimate to that, which sounds so strange because it just sounds like a completely different word.
Would they say acclimate to that, or just say you'll acclimate?
I think both.
Oh
I don't
really?
know.
Yeah. It just feels so unfinished.
Yeah.
And just the wrong intonation.
Yeah,
Just feels so weird.
acclimate.
Acclimate.
Whereas we'd say acclimatise.
Yeah.
Acclimatise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let us know in the
totally like that
poll
one.
if you use acclimate or acclimatise. I'd be really interested to know.
And
Yeah, let me know in my comments. Do you use acclimate or acclimatize?
if you're new to this channel and you're not so triggered, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell button to be notified every time we upload a video. Oh, jelly.
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 No,
Jelly. I was so
no.
wrong. Jelly is jelly that wobbles in a fridge.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go again. All right. That is a picture of what we call Jell-O. Jelly is this. It's like a jam without the fruit in it, right? A marmalade has a lot of fruit and pulp in it. Then you have jam, which has the fruit in it, not so much of the pulp. And then you have jelly, and it's what you put on toast. And again, there's no reason that this should trigger anyone. I just don't get it.
The thing you'd have at dinner parties that's just made of boiling water and
So-
jelly cubes,
Yeah.
and it melts, and then you set it in the fridge. The thing you get out of a jam, the thing
Jar.
you get out of a jar is jam.
Yeah.
Some Americans, we've mentioned this before, and someone in the comments, or quite a few people, said that they do have jam, as in like the preserve jam.
Yeah.
Like jam and jelly to them is two different things, but
Jam
then
and
why do you
jelly-
call? Yeah, as in they do have the word jam.
For what? For marmalade?
Yeah, maybe it's for marmalade or something.
No, it's different. Marmalade is marmalade, jam is jam, jelly is jelly, and the stuff that you put in the fridge and you eat as a dessert is Jell-O.
That's really odd. Let
But-
us know in the comments.
yeah,
like,
what is
what
it?
what would you say jam for? Because obviously you got like
Yeah.
peanut butter jelly time, and that's peanut butter and jam.
And what would you call an
sandwich.
actual jelly?
Yeah, what do you call that? What do you call jelly?
What do you call this?
Jelly, 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 jelly. They must call it.
Blancmange. No,
Blanc-
blancmange. Oh, I
Oh, is
love
it blancmange?
No, blancmange is like jelly, but it's like creamy.
Oh,
And it's so good. Have you
is
never
it
had
like
it?
trifle?
Oh my gosh, you would love it.
I would,
No,
Joel.
it
Anytime
was
you say you'd love something, I hate it. You'd be like, "This tastes amazing."
Amazing.
You're-
Is that like a flan? I mean, I've never heard what he said. I'm going to assume that's like a flan.
It's like Angel
I
Delight, but
don't
in
like
blancmange.
blancmange.
If I gave you a tomato, you'd be like, thanks so much. I'm like, are you kidding? Give me blancmange.
Give me blancmange, not tomato.
Yeah,
Another one.
tomato.
Tomatoes.
That's
It's
annoying.
a bloody tomato.
It's tomato.
It's a tomato.
Do you know what annoys me as well? Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Is that when people, mainly Americans, go, you've just inserted an R into that word, and I'm like, where have I put an R in tomato? I haven't gone tomato,
Tomato.
have I?
Oh God, it's getting aggressive. It's getting heated in
No, it
here.
just annoys when people get, because my degree's in linguistics, when people
Yeah.
get things linguistically wrong, and they're like, you've just inserted an R. I'm like, no, I haven't.
haven't.
I've just got a long A.
Tomato.
Is my tongue going up? No,
Tomato.
tomato.
You wouldn't say tomato.
No, tomato.
Tomato. That'd be so
Yeah.
weird.
And equally, in tomato, you guys would insert a Y.
Tomato.
Tomato. Where's
Yeah.
the Y in that?
No, it's a short A. Where you said ah, we say A. Tomato. Tomato. You using that long A. We just cut it off. We're like, it's an A. Tomato.
It's all just really confusing because I can't tell if you're offering me like a potato or a...
Oh, come on. Yes, you can. Give me a break. This is for clicks. You're just having a laugh right now.
I can't tell what you're offering me.
Yeah.
Imagine if someone's like, go in the fridge and get the tomatoes out. You're like, what
am
are
I
they?
getting?
You have to quickly go, what am I
Yeah.
getting? Because I don't know what I'm getting.
No. Tomato,
Potato. Yeah.
Ignore the fact that we're hypocritical because potato doesn't have a Y in either. But who cares?
Okay, who cares?
Brits are always right.
Right. Right, next one. Oh my
one.
god.
What?
Addicting.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
can't. It's
the
addictive.
first time we heard it was when, I think, either you mentioned it or my brother's girlfriend, John used to work out in Portland, and his girlfriend said she was addicting to...
No, she would have said she's addicted to. Addicting is like cigarettes are very addicting, meaning you can quickly become addicted to cigarettes.
games or something. She said something about a game on her phone, but she used the completely
She
the
was
wrong
saying, "Oh, this game is so addicting."
This game is so addicting.
It's just weird because it sounds incorrect, but maybe addictive, what we would say, sounds incorrect to Americans.
Maybe
Who
addictive.
knows?
I'm trying to think of another word that ends in but that's fine. That everyone agrees
Seductive.
on.
Would you say seducting?
Yeah, he's seducting
He's
me.
so
Oh no,
seducting.
maybe that is.
No, they don't say seduct. If they do, I've lost all respect
lost
for the
it,
country.
then the channel's over.
The channel's
Forget
over.
it.
I'm quitting.
Quit.
Mic drop.
I'm throwing the
out.
towel in. If you say seducting, I'm out.
I'm out. Seriously.
Yeah, addicting is weird.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Let us know if you say seducting, and if not, maybe we should just start saying it.
So gross.
The next one is the phrase wife beater, when you just mean a tank
I
top.
hate it so much.
It's so bad. Maybe, I don't know, we just wouldn't say that in the UK.
No, I think remember that I keep coming up with memories of the first time I was in English class and we were reading a Tennessee Williams play,
Oh, okay.
and we were talking about costumes, and someone was like, "Yeah, Stanley would be wearing a wife beater," and I was like, "What?" I didn't know whether they were just saying that because
Yeah.
he beats up his wife or because that's just what he would be
I
wearing.
think that's probably
like-
where it stemmed from.
Yeah.
Is that guys, the stereotype of guys who beat their wives would wear those tops. So they'd be like, "Oh, you're wearing
and
a
it
wife
has to be
beater."
white.
Does it? Oh,
I
I
think.
didn't know.
It doesn't have to be white, but yes, that's kind of where the term came from, the stereotypical concept of the guy, you know, he's wearing a raggedy tank top and he's just a jerk, and that's what he does. And unfortunately, that's just kind of like the name that's stuck with that style of clothing. I disagree with even saying that because it's not okay, but it's just kind of a general term now.
I don't know. This is how I imagine it in my head. White. Obviously,
Yeah,
obviously
no
the no sleeves, the
sleeves.
low top, like maybe beer and like donuts, like
On it.
something on it, like a bit of dribble and like some ketchup.
It's just gross.
It's
No,
so
it's just a
gross.
tank top.
Yeah, just call it a tank top.
Just call it tank top. Let's not be that triggered us. So
yeah,
just-
that's triggered us. Wife beater. Imagine if I
Yeah,
wore a tank
really
top and
bad.
someone was like, "You look like a."
You know what's weird? Let me get on my soapbox for a minute. Why would it trigger anyone the way someone speaks? I just don't understand. Are you that sensitive? Is the way a person pronounces a word triggers you and makes you feel some kind of way? Are you that soft? I just don't get it.
Husband beater.
The next one is the word pacifier for dummy. I mean, admittedly, the word dummy is a bit weird.
A pacifier. The infant is crying. You put the pacifier in the infant's mouth and it pacifies them. It soothes them. It relaxes them. A dummy just is like, that just sounds wrong.
Oh, that's as a dummy.
Yeah, we'd say dummy
Oh, yeah.
for a child, a
Yeah.
baby, but they'd say pacifier. And pacifier makes more sense because it sort of like pacifies the child.
Oh, okay.
Why do we call it a dummy? Actually, America, you can have this one.
can have that
Why
one.
do we call it a dummy?
Dummy. Yeah, that's such a stupid word. Dummy.
English people
Oh,
are
we need a
stupid.
dummy for our baby.
No.
But I don't really like pacifier either,
No,
to be honest.
pacifier
John.
sounds a bit too formal, like,
We do call it a passy. There are people that say, hey, hand me that passy.
I think. But,
Yeah, pass the baby, it's pacifier.
Yeah. Or if you're me,
Or if-
pacifier.
Yeah,
No, I'm
pacifier.
joking.
You're so funny. Alabama.
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 Pacifier. No, I'd say
Sweet
pacifier.
home Alabama. But imagine a baby going, "Where's my pacifier?"
Yeah. No, it's like, give me my dummy.
It never would it? Because
No,
it's a
'cause
baby.
it's a baby. They don't talk.
They don't.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well done.
Thank you. Okay, next one. Pants.
Pants.
I
mean,
like
we're quite...
your pants sends
I'm
any
like,
Brit
whoa.
into
Yeah.
shock. It just...
Or like, I'm going to buy pants and you're...
But I guess that's because from other videos I've watched, the language barrier or the definition of a word, right? Pants would be underwear for you, or boxers or briefs. Where pants for us are like our jeans or what you would call trousers. So again, that just boils down to what the word means in your country.
Like,
Thanks
why
for
are you telling me
information.
this?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get used to that one.
No, I won't.
Because then what do you call pants? Underwear? Or
Underwear.
panties? I hate that.
Panties.
I hate
Panties is too, like, sexualised.
Panties is too...
Yeah.
It just makes me think, like, of, like, little girly panties. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so gross. Like,
No.
just grown-up women being like, panties.
No,
I
no,
can't.
no. Let's just agree that it's trousers and pants. Pants can mean boxer shorts, they could mean panties, they could mean thongs, they could mean briefs, they can mean whatever. So you don't
Yeah.
have to specify in the
Wide
UK.
fronts.
You just say, I'm buying pants.
Yeah, you don't have to tell someone what kind of pants you're going to
No.
buy. Don't like the feel of boxers, I prefer Y fronts. Just like,
Yeah.
you don't have to say that.
Yeah.
And then pants for them is just anything that covers your
On
legs.
your legs, yeah.
I don't like that.
No, because then when you go to the shop, that is when you want to be specific. You want to say, I'm looking for jeans, or I'm looking for, smart black trousers, or I'm looking for...
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm looking for chinos.
Chinos,
or I'm looking
yeah.
for corduroys.
Yeah.
Do you know what corduroys are? I'm such a bitch.
You're such a bitch!
Oh my God.
No!
Right, last one, Joel.
Cilantro. I mean, there are lots of food words that Americans get wrong.
What is it again? Is it a...
I think it's coriander.
hideous.
Yeah.
Especially when you see it online in recipes and you go, what is
Yeah.
that? I need to go and buy that.
Recipes are the hardest thing, because if there was a recipe with cilantro, zucchini, eggplant...
To be fair, we have cilantro and we have coriander. To be fair, we call the seed of the coriander plant, or the cilantro, coriander seed, or you have ground coriander, but it's cilantro when it's fresh and it's not dried and ground up and it's not the seed. So the plant is cilantro. The seed or the powder that you would buy to use as a seasoning is coriander.
All these things, you'd be like, what am I making? What is this imaginary food?
Yeah, what am I making?
Yeah.
It sounds like Narnia.
Yeah.
All right, so these were words that apparently only offended or triggered them from this video. Unless I'm wrong, unless there's a vast majority of people who get offended or triggered by the words that we talked about in this video. Drop a comment. Let me know if these words offend you or trigger you, or are there other words that we say here in America that you just don't understand or don't like. But also, if you made it this far in the video, drop a comment, said made it to the end, so that I can thank you personally. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Drop a comment that says I subscribed so I can thank you. These were words that apparently only these two British people hate. I'm Kix. I'll see you next time.